guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman. I bet you thought I'd left you, didn't you? I bet you thought I'd left you, but no, I'm back once again. Apologies for not uploading at all last week. I got busy with work. I had to go in for training, quite intense training at times as well. Despite being furloughed, I have to keep up to date with all my training records, of course, so when I start back, I'm up to date. Otherwise, I've got to do them all when I go back. So, yeah, I was in for that. That got quite intense, and I generally just got fucked off with lockdown. So yeah, there you go. That's God's honest truth. I just got pissed off with it all, especially when I've got to wait 12th of April now for an haircut. The shears are going to have to come out again, aren't they? At some point, Sandra's going to have to do my hair again because that cannot wait until the 12th of April. That looks like a right mess, and when the wind blows, it just sticks like that. I look like a right gimp. So yeah, there you go. So I thought this week to come back to the channel. I thought, do you know what? I'll not do a 5 things I love and hate and, you know, just pretend nothing happened last week and I weren't here for that ever reason. So I thought, let's spread the love again, once again on YouTube. Let's spread the love around, and we're going to do 5 more YouTube channels I watch, enjoy, and really love the content for various reasons, which I'll go into, of course. And for anyone that didn't watch the last one, which I did God knows when, it was before the Formula 1 season started, wasn't it? But yeah, that's in the description below or up here in an icon or whatever, so you can check out those other 5 channels I loved previously. I still love them, but of course it's time for 5 more now. So we're going to kick things off with Viper Racing. It's Brad. Brad doesn't really do much in the way of YouTube itself now, but he does a lot of Twitch streaming and things like that, and then he brings those, he mainly does like world record runs and things like that on PC gaming, speed runs, that's what they're called. And he brings them over onto his YouTube channel for you to watch at a later date, and I've really enjoyed him. The Driver 2 stuff's been really good, and I know Brad personally, he's a great kid, so yeah, he's got over 1,000 subscribers now, which is fantastic, but if he can get a few more, then why not? He uploads, I'd say at least once a week, because obviously the speed runs he brings over from Twitch, and I think he does 3 or 4 a week over on that platform. So if I find his Twitch, I'll put that in the description below, because obviously he's more active on that than he is on YouTube. But yeah, just check him out. He's a great lad. I love Brad to pieces. I managed to get to see him just before Christmas, which was fantastic, because prior to that, it was when we all met up for the touring cars back in May 2019. So it was a long, long time, too long in fact. And yeah, it was great to meet up with him at last once again. So yeah, Brad, big mention as always. Great friend of mine. Absolutely love his channel, love his speedruns and things. I don't have Twitch myself, but it's good that he puts them onto YouTube. So yeah, support whatever he can. I'll find his Twitch stream for you all. So check out his Twitch, his YouTube. He's got Twitter as well, at the BGP13. So just give him all the support you can over there. And yeah, he's just a great guy, so that's the reason why I suggested Brad. Second on this list is mushygaming, or mushy/Dan as he's now known. So yeah, hello Dan. Great friend once again, and last time I saw him was also at Thruxton 2019. So yeah, he came for the Sunday. So yeah, it's been too long as always, but yeah, these lockdowns have been shit, haven't they? But yeah, as always, we've kept in touch the best we can, and Dan, yeah, I've been really enjoying his content lately. He's finishing off his IndyCar series now. On his channel. He mainly does retro gaming, which I absolutely love retro gaming. He does TOCA Touring Car Championships. He's about to start TOCA 2 for the you know, the old touring car games on the PlayStation 1. He's also been doing the PlayStation 2 versions. He does all sorts on there, does Dan. So yeah, he does a lot of one-off videos and does a lot of series as well. So there's a nice mix of really awesome retro gaming that's mainly racing, but he also does like the quest ones. I can't remember what you call them. He mainly does racing, so he'll do like the odd Formula 1 game. He'll do, like I said, series as well. And he's just a great guy as well. He's been trying to win every race in TOCA Race Driver, the first one, on 97 touring cars. I'm not going to tell you what happened. You'll have to watch that series through. But yeah, he's doing very well at the moment on that. So yeah, you know, just check him out. Great guy. There's going to be something there for someone, because everyone is going to be taken back to the childhood or back to the teenage years by seeing at least one of the series that he's done on his channel. So well worth checking out, well worth watching, and a great guy. Next up on this list is another Dan. It's Racing Reviews. Now, I did give him a little mention last time around, but it was mainly because I shouted out the F1 word and then I remembered there was a whole group of people. So this time I thought I'd give Racing Reviews a special shout out. Former Formula 1/E reviews. Absolutely great guy. Of course, we didn't get to meet up last year at the Autosport, and we didn't get to meet up this year at the Autosport because it didn't happen. But an absolutely fantastic lad. And the reason why I put him on this list specifically is because, Dan, I watched your Bahrain race review after the race happened, and he's a massive Romain Grosjean fan. And obviously we all know what happened to Grosjean there, and it was awful. And he still did his review, but honest to God, he did the review with like such grace. Honest to God, mate, I was tearing up. I was tearing up with how you did it. It was fantastically done, and I just thought, you know what, this guy deserves to be somewhere special, because, you know, YouTube, mate, just I'll link his channel and I'll also link that video in the description, because he went through the full race rundown. You know, so he's talked about Grosjean first, and then carried on mate, it was fantastic. I can't explain how good I thought it was. So yeah, for that, mate, you know, absolutely fantastic. Like I say, you deserve something better than YouTube for that, because that was done with such etiquette, and I think everyone needs to see that video, because that is how it was done. A lot of people were criticising like F1 word. Not F1 word, of course, no one criticises F1 word, for fuck's sake. It was WTF1, a lot of people were criticising them for like, well, Grosjean's alright, so let's do funny memes. And, you know, Dan had none of, it was something special, that was something special. So, yeah, that's why he gets a special mention. I always watch his videos anyway, or as often as I do. I mean, he puts a lot of content out there, so there's something for everyone. He's currently doing the car launches at the moment, as well as the helmet launches, if they're launching helmets now. Yeah, he's doing all of that, and he's just a really great guy, regular content, and deserves every subscriber he can get. So yeah, definitely check him out, but I will put a little link to that Romain Grosjean video, or the Bahrain race review, below his channel link as well. So watch that and just see how things should be done. You know, just watch that, and in times of tragedy and, you know, in times of awful things happening, that's how you deal with things. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, well done, Dan, for that. Kudos for that. Your channel's fantastic as well as that. But that was really just something special. So yeah, Dan, Racing Reviews, absolutely cracking guy. And look forward to seeing you at an autosport soon, or maybe an F1 race or something. Who knows? Something will happen soon, I'm sure, which means it's all good and we can get back to fucking normality. Next on this list is AR76. It's Alex, a great guy. Recently got back in touch with him by pure accident. We ended up being on an F1 models forum on Facebook, and he just posted that he got his first ever model, and I was like, my God, that's Alex! So yeah, stayed in touch ever since then, which has been fantastic. He's a really great guy, a brand new channel. He's nearly at 50 subs, but he deserves so much more, but obviously a brand new channel, so he's going to gain subscribers quickly. If anyone that's watching this can go over to AR76 and give him a sub, it'll be massively appreciated. He does Formula 1 Championship Edition. He's been recently doing testing roles, which has been rarely seen on YouTube, to be honest. I've never seen anyone take a testing role. Everyone just goes straight for a race role, but he's now got a race role at, I'm not going to say actually, I'm not going to say where he's got a race role at, but he is racing for Season 2. So, yeah, he's got that content coming out, which is absolutely fantastic. He also does a thing with Drive Crate, where you subscribe and you get a box every month filled with Formula 1 goodies. So he does unboxing videos of those once a month, which are great. Something I've not seen personally, so really interesting. So if you want to watch the first one he's done of that, you can see what's in it and see if you like to subscribe to it. He's not sponsored by him, and I'm not sponsored by him, of course. You know, it's just very much each to their own. But, you know, if you're a massive Formula 1 fan that wants something, you know, a lot of F1 merchandise and stuff in a box, then, you know, check that out. And he also does a model review. So each time he gets a brand new Formula 1 model, be it Mini Champs or IXO now that do the models, aren't they, or any model he gets on X, he'll do a really in-depth, detailed review of the model, and then we'll also talk about how the car in real life was designed, whether there were any driver changes to the car, whether there were any sponsorships, any fallouts, things like that, how the team came about. There's a really interesting one, of course, about the first ever BAR. We all know the disaster with the zip livery, don't we? But he's got the testing livery of that, so he tells the story of how Jacques Villeneuve came over from Williams to there and things like that. Really, really interesting stuff. You know, things you might know anyway, but if you're a new Formula 1 fan and new to model collecting, it'd be perfect for you to learn about the sport, as well as, you know, buy some, you know, find some models that you really like that are not too expensive. And yeah, Really, really good. So yeah, check out Alex. Deserves a lot more than the 50 subs he's got. He'll grow. He'll definitely grow further and higher. But if this can give him a boost in one day, then fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, Alex, great guy, great channel. Lots of variety of content on there and regular uploader. So yeah, good stuff, Alex. And then last, but by no means least, it's Swiggin' Steve's Bargain Beer Reviews. And yeah, absolutely fantastic bloke. Honest to God, I've never met him, but he just looks like he'd be such a laugh on a night out. I mean, I don't even drink beer, right? But he's been an absolutely fantastic supporter of this channel, and he's been a supporter of when I was over on Oversteer and things like that. He was a great, great guy. But yeah, I've been watching his channel. I don't drink beer, but I find him hilarious. I find him so funny with his mannerisms, and he doesn't mean to be funny, but he just is, if you know what I mean. And you're not laughing at him, you're laughing with him, because he knows he's gone off on a tangent and he's not talking about beer anymore. He's really, really funny bloke, really decent guy, and I have given me a couple of shout-outs on this channel before, mainly in the Funky Food Friday where I was drinking Red Stripe and Brothers, the apple cider and things. It was ever so, so I'll give him a couple of shout outs, but this is a perfect sit down one now to say I highly recommend you watch it. If you like beer, he is very informative. He is, I'll give him that. He is informative with the beer, but I just don't understand it because I don't drink the stuff. But definitely worth watching him just for his mannerisms and how he's a typical Yorkshire bloke. Let's put it that way. He's a great laugh. Honest to God, I want to have a pint with him. I mean, I don't drink, but I'll have a pint with him happily. The lockdown's over, Steve. We'll get something sorted, mate. But yeah, just go check him out. Fantastic guy. Like I said, even if you don't like beer, like I don't, you'll still find him entertaining. And you might learn something as well. Who knows? I mean, I've not learned really anything from it. I've got to be honest, but that's because of my sheer ignorance of not wanting to. I'm just there to like, right, what's he going to say today? And I really enjoy him for that. So yeah, there you go, guys. Those were the 5 more channels I highly recommend you check out on YouTube. And subscribe to and give them all the love and support you can do. And thank you to the guys of those 5 channels that provide me with so much entertainment, especially through lockdown. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and much love.